In today's video, we're going to make chicken manicotti. First, we start with some boneless, skinless chicken thighs and we put them in the food processor and pulse them. This will give us ground chicken. Now, because I already have the chicken in the house, that's why I decided to use it, but you can most definitely use ground chicken if you'd like to just purchase it already ground. You can also use ground beef. We're going to spray our pan with some nonstick spray, and we're going to begin to brown our ground chicken. Oops. Take that out of there. So we're going to scramble our ground chicken on a medium-high heat. We're going to season with some salt, garlic powder, lots of garlic powder, and some pepper. These are our manicotti noodles. We're going to place them in rapidly boiling water, and we're going to boil them just until they're al dente. Al dente means still firm. The reason for that is we're going to eventually stuff them, and you don't want them to break while you're stuffing them. Alright, so while that's boiling, we're going to continue to scramble our ground meat. This tool I'm using is called, well, I call it a hamburger scrambler. I'm going to add some chopped spinach into our meat. I like to add chopped spinach because it gives it some color. I'm going to add about a half a cup of ricotta cheese. I'm going to give this a good mix. Get it all incorporated in with the ground chicken and the spinach. Next, we're going to add some spaghetti sauce. I'm going to use about a cup of spaghetti sauce. I'm going to mix this through the meat. Our noodles are done, so now we're going to drain the water. Next, we're going to add some Parmesan cheese to our meat and sauce mixture. I love Parmesan cheese, so does my family, so I like to add a good amount. But this is strictly to taste, whatever you like. And give that a good mix. Now we're going to transfer it from our hot skillet into a bowl, and we're going to let it cool a little bit because we've got to handle it in order to stuff our manicotti noodles, and you don't want to burn yourself. Next, we're going to add some shredded cheese to our meat mixture. I added about 2 cups. I'm going to mix that through. Next, we're going to start stuffing our manicotti noodles. Now, I'm using a smaller spoon because it's just easier that way. If you have a piping bag, you can put your mixture into a piping bag and pipe it into your manicotti noodles. I didn't have one, so I just used a spoon. You want to be careful not to break your noodles. And you want to stuff them good and full. And just pat it in there. Make sure you don't lose it out the other side. And you're going to put them into a baking dish. Once you get them all lined up, you're going to add some more of your pasta sauce, enough to cover your noodles. And you're going to cover again with shredded cheese. I'm using a Mexican blend cheese. You can use, again, whatever you like. You can use cheddar, you can use provolone, you can even use slices of provolone or slices of cheddar. You don't necessarily have to use shredded cheese. Once you get it completely covered, you're going to put it into a 350-degree oven, and you're going to bake for about 30 minutes. And then it's ready to serve.